Well, so I've bought a Steam AK700. I built the AK400 eventually, and yeah, I kind of like it. You know, it's good value, decent quality and stuff. And I just couldn't stop looking at the bigger things, the 700s. I was looking at all the other models, and you know, comes down to parts cost, doesn't it? Really, the costs jump up dramatically from a 400 to a 700. And this AK700 was still kind of acceptable parts wise and kit wise, so I bought one. Yeah, I'm just slightly digging into it at the moment. It took me a while to find a usable manual download. I've sent them an email about that, but their website is hopeless. I don't think it's their website. I think it might be the Great Firewall. I think that might stop file transfers over a certain size or something, because the PDF, it always goes sort of this far and then stops. And I think I had the same on ALZ RC or ALZ RC. I'm sure I've had the same. It's a PDF. Chrome tries to load it, it stops. You refresh the page, you get a bit more. You refresh, you get a bit more. Except this time, it just always gets stuck at the same point. I've just emailed them, just not for me, because I found the manual, but just like for them and for everybody. You know, they want, you know, they want people to buy these kits, and they want market acceptance. These things matter. You've got to be able to download the manual. So anyway, I got the manual from somewhere. Like, I found it on various places, and it was low res, blurry, and then I found a reasonable copy. So yeah, I'm waffling. I got the manual finally, and I've dug into the first bag. I can't be arsed pulling this apart and oiling, greasing and thread locking right now. Obviously I'm going to, but I'm just dipping into it a little bit. So I've just put these bits on here. Thread lock, obviously. What reason for the video, right? I'm not complaining about the kit already. So like I wasn't happy on the AK400 at the machining here. Like, I felt the wobbliness here set off massive alarm bells for me on the 400, not on this kit, right? And it's still, like, you know, I've ordered another swash plate for my AK400. Obviously I've used thread lock and stuff, but I've just never seen stuff. I've never seen machining this loose. On the 400, I've ordered another swash plate and more spare parts just for what in future. But really, I've got the swash plate because I might need a swash plate one day, and I was 50-50 thinking, oh, you know, I was an early adopter. It was a one-off. I bet the machining will be better. But based on what I'm seeing here with this AK700, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make a sort of phone holder here. It ain't going to be any different, really, because I don't know, that doesn't matter at that point, but and the 400's held up okay. Just seems a bit like it's all a bit loose. So the purpose of the video was that and another thing, right? So I was looking at the blade grips. Got oil holes, which is pretty cool. But I noticed that big chip out there, and it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'll live with that, yeah. But I just thought it was a bit funny. You see here as well. So let me get a pointy thing. This has literally just come out of the bag. It was delivered today. It's just come out of the bag. Ordered from Banggood. Little dinks there and a decent sized dink there. I'll try and zoom in on that or something. It's a decent sized dink, that, really. Now, if this has been dinked after being assembled, then there's a half a chance that feathering shaft is, or spindle shaft, sorry they call it, don't they, isn't straight. If that's been dropped, Right. But it ain't just that. That's the first thing I've looked at. Right. Well then, I take the swash plate out. This is all in bag one. Swash plate comes out. Look. Like, what the frick is going on there? I'm not expecting ultimate quality, but what the frick's going on? Why do they all look like they've been dropped and smashed into each other? And it's not in delivery either, because you know they're all in plastic bags and stuff. Come on, Steam. You know, I bought 2 kits off you now. I feel like I'm giving chances here. You know, like I wasn't. It took me 18 months to build that AK400 because I completely lost interest in it after seeing machine work, unthreaded bolts and things like that. And in the end I built it and I was like, actually, you know, I like this. It's maybe my new favourite or something. Which made me then go and think, oh yeah, I'll step up. I want to do a 700. They are good after all, you know. Well, I hope they are. I hope I'm right. And this is just a funny start. Don't know. It's not a great start though, is it? 2 bags in. We've still got, you know, maybe that isn't poor machine. Maybe that is okay. So obviously with thread lock it's fine. So I'll reassess my judgment on that. You know, perhaps it's not an issue at all. Loose threads like that, and that's just all right. It's fine. You know, they're obviously still grabbing. It's just seemed a little bit imperfect to me, really. But you know, thread lock. Obviously, it was going to get thread locked anyway, whether it was a good or bad thread, because it's metal to metal. You know, so maybe it just doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm just thinking like, why do they all look like they've been dropped before they were put in the bags? And if they'd been dropped before they were put in the bags, why did they pass QC and like make it out there? And like I said, I don't care about that, but it's an alarm bell for what else might not be right that I might not spot. I don't know. It's not a positive vibe, is it? Anyway, that's the AK700 for me so far. Thanks.